I want to know what my intonation feels like, not what it looks like. My challenge today is to actually put practicing first. To ignore all of the other 100 things that are racing through my brain that technically need to get done today, that are due today, things I need to check, things I need to check off. And my sense always is that if I get those things done, then I'll somehow clear the space to practice my instrument. And it just never, it never works out that way. This morning, I'm practicing in the kitchen because I just needed a change of pace, and it's beautiful and sunny in here, and the kids are at school, and often for me, it's just the getting started part that can be tricky. And I know I hear this from students as well. And anybody who's just got, frankly, a lot going on in life. You've got a job, you've got kids, you've got school, we've all got other things besides music, besides playing the saxophone. And something that can be very frustrating is just that thing where it's like, you know, you want to put in some time, you want to put in some effort, you want it to be on the right things. You want to make sure that that time you're spending is worthwhile. And often that's the moment where it becomes like, I don't know, there's 100 different things I could do. Which one of them should I do? That's always a challenge for me as well. Even though I know what the answer is, the solution, I think. You probably do too. We don't want to admit it to ourselves. Like, what is that solution? Well, ready? Drum roll. Getting started. Just doing something. So here's an exercise you probably know about, and if you don't, or if you don't already do this, I'm just here to say I think it's really valuable, and that's just to play with the mouthpiece on the neck. Now, for tenor players, that means that it should roughly come out, well, not roughly, it should come out to an E concert. And this is, you know, a good way to kind of test your embouchure. Are things working the way that they should be? This 9-star, by the way, it has a lot of leeway. I can bend more than I probably should on this thing. So it makes it all the more critical to kind of know where the center of the pitch is. And if you just sit there with the piano, that can be helpful. Check out the bendiness. When I'm doing that, I'm observing where my tongue is, what it feels like here, these muscles, these embouchure muscles. I'm kind of going, ha. That's what I'm vocalizing. Ha. Just check out how much you can tell by just doing from this one note, just by playing E on the piano. And then I'm gonna go below it and I'm gonna go above it here. And notice how you really can feel it. So different than looking at a visual tuner, you can feel it in your body. Ultimately, that's what I want, where I wanna know what my intonation feels like, not what it looks like. Ouch, right? That's flat, how that rubs. Now I'll go sharp. Ouch. So let's find the center. And then just sit on that. Anyway, the point is just giving myself 5 minutes of that. Really, just 5 minutes of that. It's meditative. It gets me in a zone. And now the horn is out of the case. The case is open. The horn is out. It's put together. I am started. From there, any number of things can happen. But the hardest part has already happened. And that's just the getting started. It can seem trivial. And honestly, this I find depends on where you are in your journey and in your life. This is not something that I ever really remember struggling with when I was 18 years old, 20 years old. I don't know. When I was earlier in my journey, I don't remember being like, oh my gosh. I mean, I remember at Berkeley in college that I really had to maximize my practice time. That's where a lot of the efficiency stuff started for me, because I had all these classes and ensembles and a girlfriend and things. You know, life was really, I had to really be strategic about what I did. But I don't remember it being such an issue for me to like get started practicing. And I think in large part that's because I wasn't as isolated. And I'm not isolated, but hear me out here. It's like in college at Berkeley, I was just in it, man. Everybody around me was practicing or playing. You're just walking down hallways to ensembles and practice rooms. I mean, you were just getting hit in the face with people working on their craft left, right, and center. So it was very hard to not feel motivated by that. But I'm speaking now to, let's say you're in your house by yourself, wherever the heck in the world you are, where you live, and you want to get better at the saxophone, at playing jazz, whatever, but you're just by yourself. And that's a much harder place to do that from when you lack that community, when you lack that support, that motivation. That is integral to pushing yourself forward, making it exciting and staying enthusiastic about it, I find. So, I mean, I do have the luxury of a couple of things. One, playing professionally, that helps me a lot. I got to play with some fantastic musicians last night here in LA. It was a really great night.
Yeah, I come around for the people at Hotel Cafe, covering the sick free. I do it live in the moment, gotta kill a yellow, I'm on it, free, stuck component, be that, give us up my ability. Every time I spit, they feeling me, stripes like agility, over these tracks. Every time they hit the bubble, always the back. I be doing me, every time that I've been here, let me start to spin, never been timid, step to the podium, I'm going in, you know that I be showing them the way I move, whenever I be rhyming off the top, I be keeping it serious, won't play with you, I'ma lay it down, I'ma really play around, they can never slay me now, I'ma lift you higher, when I spit the fire, when it comes to lyrics, I'm the one that they desire, I'm the one they admire, when they see me, thinking this so easy, never cheesy, I go deeply, when I'm oceanic, every time I spit, I'm making people panic, but I'm wild like granite when I swear to change.
Also, the folks in my studio, super motivating for me. One of the members of our Stablemates community has posted a video every single day for over a year. He passed 365 days a week or so ago. Every day of just him practicing something small. He would sing something, he would play something, and he would post it every day inside of our community. And then other people have kind of taken that up. It's really, really inspiring. It's inspiring to me too. So it's just a reminder that a little bit goes a long way, and the progress you can make by just doing little things repeated over time. I know it sounds silly. It sounds silly when I say it out loud. I mean, maybe silly is the wrong way to put it, but I think we all would love a bigger solution to come faster, and it's just not the way that it works, So little by little. And this is a good little. If you haven't done this ever before, give it a try. It's really great for your tone, for your sense of intonation, for your strength development, for your embouchure here. All right, end of this ramble. Is this a Minecraft thing?
Yeah, this is the Minecraft theme song.
I like the lower two, I think.
Alright, hop on YouTube. I need you to take notes on the video that I saw, and I need you to see it.
What?
So you can take notes about my room.